Solid Snake. You're listening to the Weekly Beat. So pay some damn attention.
This is the Weekly Beat.
What is going on, everybody? This is the Weekly Beat podcast on Digital Noob. Wherever you may be, we thank you for making us a part of your day. There are many podcast choices out there on the internet, and of course, we always appreciate you guys tuning into our show week in and week out. This is your boy, A to the P, Albert Perkins on the mic as always, aside with...
Brady.
Oh yeah, rocking some Pens gear today,
Yep.
huh? Yeah.
Total coincidence, by the way.
No, not at all. We totally didn't plan this. Like, seriously didn't plan this. It just happened. That's what happens with Pittsburgh fans. You know, they just...
Green screen, I'm going to wear a black shirt.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, exactly. I was like, well, I have to wear something completely opposite of green. I was like, well, let's go with black. Because I was going to wear, like, a dark blue. Yeah. Either way, it was going to be a dark color, you know. But, this is perfect, obviously. And we're not blending
they play
into
tonight, so...
Yeah, that's right. They're taking on the Boston Bruins.
Kind of works out.
Definitely, man. But, we got some good stuff for you guys this week. Main topic here, we'll be talking a little bit more PlayStation news. Got the PlayStation 4 FAQ drop today. A lot of people are kind of up in arms about that, so we'll discuss that a little later here on. And also want to talk about something that was, what was the other main topic? I can't remember what it was. It just slipped my mind just like that.
The Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah, of course. How could I forget? The Walking Dead.
We only talk about it every episode.
Pretty much, yeah. Only this time we're talking about the game, not the show.
The game.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll be talking Walking Dead here, and along with a ton of other news topics for you guys. So should be a great show. Thanks for tuning in. And with that said, let's just go ahead and get on into it, Matt.
Yeah.
So,
first story. Now, I know everybody out there thinks that I just bash Nintendo. Because I generally do.
We bash Nintendo. It's not just me, and it's not just you. It's both of us, man. We kill them every week, you know. But it's warranted.
Yeah, a lot of times it is.
You know, yeah.
So this next article, or first article, is about the Wii U. Nintendo came out and said the Wii U sold 300,000 units in the second quarter. Now, that's not a lot.
That's not that much, yeah. Wow.
To put that into perspective, Nintendo announced it's shipped 460,000 units worldwide in the first 6 months of the fiscal year.
Really?
300,000 of those were in the second quarter.
Oh.
Is what they're saying. There have been 3.91 million units shipped during the console's life. And Nintendo is still holding fast to its projection of 9 million units sold by March 31st, 2014.
No way.
No
way.
Now, I wonder if they mean units sold to retail. Like, to the retailers.
You mean like shipped?
Yeah. Not sold.
Gotcha.
I don't know about that. I mean, they say sold, but you never know.
Right.
Wow.
The
3DS, by contrast, sold 3.89 million in the first 6 months of a fiscal year for Nintendo.
Well, if you remember, that thing, everybody was...
2.49 million were this last quarter.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Wow. And if you remember, the Wii was just like a craze. Here, at least here in the United States, it was just a craze. Everybody wanted the Wii U. Everybody wanted the Wii. And, you know, everybody's like, oh, you got to get that Wii. And remember how hard it was to find that console whenever it launched?
Yeah.
Everybody just went crazy over it. And with the Wii U, there just has not been that much functionality added, you know, that would warrant people to go ahead and buy it. That, on alongside of the fact that there really isn't that much software with it. There's not that many games. I mean, we discussed this last week, you know. It's just there's not that many games for the system currently right now, you know.
Yep.
So, I mean, I don't know, man. I think that Nintendo needs to concentrate. I say this every week. Every single week I say this, but they need to focus on getting their games out there, because once they get those games out, I think that's what's, I said it last week. The games sell the systems. I don't understand why, Nintendo's out on their own little island, and they just kind of figure that, that this system will just sell itself.
I've been baffled the whole time. I mean, it's... now, in the article, just for comparison's sake, says the original Wii sold 470,000 units in the first half, and 260,000 of those were in the 3 months between July and September of 2013.
Oh, really?
So it sold 40,000 units less in that span,
right,
than what the Wii U sold in the second quarter. So it's almost like it sold almost as many units as the Wii U did.
Right, pretty much.
Nintendo said that their operating losses for the last 6 months are around $236 million.
Whoa!
They still have a net profit of $6.1 million.
Nintendo has a lot of money. Yeah, that's not a big deal.
Yeah, I mean at the end of the first quarter, their operating losses were $49 million, but a lot of they're saying is attributed to the fact that they did a price cut. For the markdown on the deluxe, and then they said that it's still having a major negative impact on Nintendo's profits.
Yeah,
obviously.
Sales. Wow.
Now,
oh man,
they've got the Super Mario Brothers U bundle with the Super Luigi Brothers, or Super Luigi U.
Yeah.
Which
that's not gonna. I mean,
if you're interested in the Wii U, that's probably the bundle to get for right now.
I'd agree. Yeah.
As opposed to like the remake of Zelda and stuff like that, but at least those are new games.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't know, but Nintendo is definitely going through some rough times here.
Yeah, they got the money, but you can't.
It's definitely sad to see because, like I've said all along, Nintendo was great. And that's what I grew up on. And that's what I've always been a big fan of. And I think that's what upsets me so much.
Yeah.
When I see them
struggle.
Just struggling and, just not getting it together. It just seems like they've lost touch with what most core gamers want.
Yeah.
I know they're catering to a certain market, but it's not working. So.
No, not at all. Wow. Man, that's really, really upsetting to see. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
Now, they do have a core game coming out here in November. New Super Mario, or it's Super Mario Brothers 3D Land, I believe it is. Yeah, that's coming out. It's 4-player 3D action. I'll probably get that because like I said, I have not played any in Wii and Wii U in quite some time, and I just think that that'll be a nice game to play with that.
Yeah.
Now like I said, I just finished New Super Mario Brothers U. I beat that game. So it's like, I don't know, all these Mario games just keep coming out.
Yeah.
I don't know if people are kind of getting, flatlined with Mario or...
Yeah.
I'm good, but eventually, I don't know. Does Mario die?
You know what? I doubt it, but
yeah.
At some point you have to put something else out there.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they need a new character or something. When was the last time Nintendo had a new character?
Not recently.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been a little while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what Nintendo's got up their sleeves. Yeah. Hopefully they have something for us, but they really, like I said, they're on their own island. They're just doing
right now.
They're
just kind of backed into a corner.
Yeah. Whatever works, I guess. But yeah, so that's our Nintendo rant for the week. We seem to kill them every week, not on purpose, but it just
kind of goes that way.
Yeah. So the next topic I want to talk about here. I know we picked this up last year. We didn't really get into it that much. MLB 14 the show. And we had 13 to show last year. We didn't really get to play it that much.
I played some single player, but I didn't. We were gonna do an online league. It just never really developed the way we wanted.
It didn't really work out well. Our good friend got kind of sick there for a little bit, so wasn't able to play too much as we would have liked. But this is encouraging news because MLB 14 The Show is likely to arrive here on next-gen consoles, I do believe. News is coming likely on Monday, November 4th. So once this news drops, we'll find out. They went ahead and, posted an image that said 11-4 on their Twitter account, obviously saying that, hey, November 4th, we got some news about MLB 14 The Show. Hopefully, we'll have some news of it coming to
nice.
PlayStation 4, as well. So, and that's a PlayStation exclusive, right?
Yes.
I do believe it. Yes. Yeah, I thought so.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. So that would be great if it's coming to next gen. I'd be surprised if it wasn't.
Yeah, I would imagine, because you figure if it's not something that's going to release now. It's not going to release for a while. Those games don't normally come out till like February, I think. Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I think February. Yeah. But yeah, that'll be nice. Once news drops for that, hopefully we'll get some screenshots, and we'll see. So I see people are kind of. This news story comes from OperationSports.com. People are real animated with their comments. They got a couple memes in there. It's pretty funny.
One looks pretty excited.
Yeah.
So it'll be good. It's always good to get some news. And it always seems like they don't really recycle those games a whole lot like some other franchises do.
No, they just keep adding stuff.
Yeah, it seems like they make it better every year, which is good.
Yeah,
last year's was extremely difficult for me. I mean, it was real.
It was hard, and it was also there was a lot of details
a simulation,
too. Yeah. I couldn't believe the details that they added into that game last year. It was really something else. So, but yeah, that'll be nice. Maybe I'll pick it up. We'll see. MLB 14 The Show right around the corner. So, yeah, that's that. Matt, what you got on tap?
Yeah, next article here. If any of you like Target, which I do.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like to shop at Target.
Yeah, that's probably my second favorite department store. I'd say. Yeah.
Target, it has leaked through one of their sales circulars that during
Black Friday ad.
I don't think it's a Black Friday ad. No, it's just an advertisement.
You said leaked ad. I was like, oh, another Black Friday ad.
No, this one deals with PlayStation 4 launch week.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What, they got deals going on?
They do.
Oh, really?
Target's going to be running a buy two, get one free promotion. And
Whoa!
That applies to PS4 games.
Whoa. Awesome.
It notes that the deal applies to Killzone, Knack, NBA 2K14, Madden, FIFA, Assassin's Creed, and Battlefield 4.
Oh, man, that's awesome. That's remarkable, all those games. Man, I might have to get into I can't get into it. I already
It applies to all in-stock games.
I wonder why Amazon didn't do that. You think he'll take advantage or anything?
I don't know. I might. I mean, it just depends. A lot of the games I have pre-ordered anyway. So
exactly.
It's tough.
They're a little late on this. They should have had it going already because a lot of people already have.
Yeah,
a lot of people already had their stuff already pre-ordered and paid off. So
now this article says maybe if Xbox starts to sell games a little bit early, maybe it'll hit into that period and people can take advantage of that. For the Xbox.
Oh, that would be nice
because Sony started. The controllers are out. We both have ours.
Yeah, matter of fact, Matt. As I go off screen from YouTube,
here it goes,
folks. If you're on YouTube, there it is. DualShock 4 controller, there PlayStation 4. Check it out. Oh yeah, podcast listeners, you can even. Yeah, you hear that? There's the buttons clicking. Yes, I have a DualShock 4. Matt has his as well. He has it at home. Did you open yours up yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I did not.
You're holding off, huh?
Yeah.
See, I played with this thing already.
Oh, yeah.
I have a couple emulators, a couple ROMs and everything for games that I own. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to sync up the PlayStation 4 DualShock 4 controller to this, and I'm just gonna play, and it works great.
Yeah,
and it feels great too.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta tell you, you're watching YouTube. Look, it lights up. It's great, man.
I held it, and I've messed around with it up at GameStop the one day.
Okay.
So I know it feels really nice. It's a very nice controller.
Something else. It's really nice. Fits in your hand almost like perfectly.
Yeah,
it's really cool. I did an unboxing of it.
You did?
Yeah. So if you want to check that out, it's on our YouTube page. just go on youtube.com/TWB podcast, and yeah, it's on there. Check it out, and I let you guys know what it's like unboxing this thing. I tell you, I was pretty excited.
It was.
It's good stuff, but yeah, I got that.
Yeah, go check it out. It's cool.
Should have did that. That was the first time I kissed it. I should have did that a long time ago. But
But hopefully, like I said, the controller's out. I've been told the cameras are also available.
Yes, they are.
Eye camera. As is this little gem.
Oh, look, we got something else to show you guys on YouTube. Yeah, there you go.
Killzone Shadowfall.
Oh, man.
There it is.
Oh, my goodness.
In all its glory.
Look at that. Oh, man. Oh, man. He's going to hold up the disc if you're on YouTube there. There it is. Killzone Shadowfall. He's got it already. Console's not even out for 15 more days, folks, and he's got a PlayStation 4 game. And he has a controller.
Yeah,
so.
They already have it out at the stores. So I was over that way, and I just popped in real quick and said, is it true you guys got Shadowfall?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, yeah, we have it. He said, if you pre-ordered it, if you just want to take it now, save you less stuff you got to carry on launch day.
Yeah.
The midnight. Go ahead.
That's true.
So
yeah.
I got it. I got my DLC code.
And you leave tonight, you might not be leaving with that. You might. It might be staying.
Steal it off me.
I'm just playing. I got it pre-ordered as well, obviously. So yeah, that'll be nice once that comes in.
Yeah.
I did all my orders through Amazon except for like Infamous, which isn't coming out. The first month. It's within the launch window, but just not the first month. But yeah, that's great, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, and if you're wondering if you saw on there on YouTube, but podcast listeners, the PlayStation 4 cases are pretty much exactly the same size as the PlayStation 4 case.
Yeah, they're basically the same size.
Yeah, they even use the same font. It's pretty cool.
Same font, same size. Just differences. It's blue.
Yeah, it's blue. It's cool too. That's my favorite color. Blue.
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, theirs are blue. Xboxes are green.
Yeah. PlayStation 3 is clear.
Yeah.
It's all good though. But yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah, so
well, we're doing show and tell. I might as well do my last show and tell here. I picked up WWE 2K14. There it is right there. Gonna be doing our little online thing that we do.
Online.
Yeah. Little online scenario that we do every year, so we'll get into that as well. So that came out on Tuesday, so you guys can pick that up.
And if you're interested in any of those games, like I said, here you go. Yep. Target, buy 2 get 1 free.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Go for it.
Yep. So, but yeah, that's I think that's the end of our show and tell session there.
Yeah, that just kind of happened though.
Yeah, that was just kind of. It's all good though. Not complaining. But yeah, man.
Speaking of next gen, I think your next article kind of deals.
Yeah, it touches a
next
little
gen
bit
stuff
into
here.
next gen. Yeah, so we talk Grand Theft Auto 5 on this show a lot, don't we?
Yeah.
Like it's pretty much like every single week we're talking Grand Theft Auto 5, and you know what?
I beat it. He's close.
I am like right there now. Yeah. And I'm just gonna pause that background music for you podcast listeners because. Whenever we talk about Grand Theft Auto 5, I have to play Stevie Wonder's Skeletons every single time. So if you're listening on the podcast, on the audio only version, you get to hear some Skeletons. Yeah. Because every time we talk about Grand Theft Auto 5, we gotta have this playing in the background.
Think about the trailer.
Oh yeah. But yeah, man. So yeah, a little Grand Theft Auto news came out here this week. Take-Two went ahead and they wanted to discuss Grand Theft Auto. Their online feature. And this article comes from IGN from Andrew Goldfarb. And he said during reporting earnings for the second quarter of the fiscal 2014, Take-Two discussed the future of Grand Theft Auto Online, including the potential of microtransactions, DLC, and investments into server stability. He continues on, says that, let's see here, CEO... Wow, that's a weird name. Strauss Zelnick. He began pointing out the massive success of Grand Theft Auto 5's launch, noting that I think that the release window for Grand Theft Auto 5 was phenomenal. That's an understatement, in my opinion. The article continues here and says that there was an enormous install base, massive anticipation, and virtually no significant competitive releases. I was questioning an awful lot, as you may recall, about the timing of the release. That's because it was delayed. Remember, it was delayed? And I think that Rockstar made a great decision in putting it out when they did, and they really optimized the intersection of what a great game can do when the audience wanted it and when they wanted it. It didn't matter. People were going to buy this game if they wanted to buy this game. I mean, and it's just, if you haven't played this game, I'm just starting to geek out right now. Like,
it's great. The
dude,
game's awesome.
It's so good. And I'm going to have a really hard time whenever we do our Game of the Year episode not choosing this game for Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, it's so good. But yeah, it continues on, and he says later on in the article that he thinks the biggest difference here is that when Rockstar came out with downloadable content for Grand Theft Auto 4, this was groundbreaking stuff. It has, had never been done before. And they took a big creative risk and delighted consumers and made money in the progress, so it was a great result. And we, at this company, and our label specifically, have learned a lot about what consumers want. What we find is, when you think you have a hit product, there's an opportunity to continue to delight customers and ongoing content, and always remains in our focus. Basically, just pretty much saying that, like, we learned the lessons of our past, and we know how to promote this now, and everything is pretty much saying. So, yeah, he pretty much, finally at the end of the article, he mentions that he addressed that the resources being put into maintaining Grand Theft Auto Online server stability following the troubles at launch. One of our stated strategies is to be the most efficient company in the business. Wow, that's what every company should strive for, especially in the gaming industry. We did not go out and build a massive infrastructure to support something that before we understood where consumers were going to be. We are learning every day how to do this in a high quality way, and there will be some costs associated with it. We have zero doubt that the revenue will vastly exceed any operating expense. And so that finishes saying that the first add-on content for Grand Theft Auto Online is set to arrive in early November. So pretty much within the next week or two. So, man, it's just a credible game. I had to throw the article in there. I was like, we talk about Grand Theft Auto all the time. I was like, I gotta just throw the article in there. So that's what I went ahead and did, man. But yeah, just huge success for Grand Theft Auto. Just huge success.
It was. Yeah, the game is great.
I haven't played the online too much.
It's going to be hard. I mean, I know Infinity Ward and Activision have basically said that they'll pass them with the Call of Duty launch.
Again,
it's across
platform.
3 different consoles.
Exactly.
And PC. So yes, you probably will do that. But the impressive thing is that Grand Theft Auto 5 took out Black Ops 2 basically on 2 consoles.
That's impressive. Yeah.
Just
extremely impressive. It's unprecedented.
Yeah. It's sold fast. It's sold
Guinness
high
Book of World
quantity.
Records.
Record-setting stuff. That's the impressive thing to me, is that it did it just with 2 consoles.
Yeah, I completely agree. It was phenomenal launch, and it continues to sell extremely high rate of volume, I think. So that's just great for Rockstar and Take-Two. That's great. So. But yeah, speaking of Take-Two,
there's some more.
Grand Theft Auto 5, we got some more. Well, not more Grand Theft Auto 5 news,
right.
But we got some news from Take-Two, yeah.
So along the same lines, they're doing their earnings report for the second quarter of fiscal year 2014. And Take-Two, who is the parent company of 2K and Rockstar, confirmed it has more than 10 unique titles planned for next-generation consoles.
Wow.
That multiple releases are planned for the 2015 fiscal year, which runs April 2014 through March of 2015.
Okay.
During an earnings call, Take-Two confirmed that at least one of those titles includes Evolve, a title in development from Left 4 Dead creators Turtle Rock Studios. They acquired them from THQ. It's a co-op multiplayer game, according to court documents.
Mm-hmm.
And then also Take-Two confirmed that another next-gen title is in development at the new Bay Area studio recently started by former Gears of War and BioShock Infinite dev Rod Ferguson.
Wow.
No other information on that title or others has been revealed.
So Take-Two is definitely hard at work here. They
Yeah.
definitely have a lot of
Getting ready.
yeah. This is great. Again, the next gen support with these developers, it seems to be really at a really high rate of of development.
Yeah.
So this is nice to see that the support is definitely going to be there.
Support's there already. Mm-hmm. And is going to continue to be there.
Yep. Fantastic, man. Good stuff. Yeah, that's a little Take-Two news there, and moving to the next article here that I had for you guys. Talk a little bit of football. I love football. Matt loves football. We all love football. American football, not soccer. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't mind soccer. It's okay. I do watch the World Cup when it comes along.
Oh yeah.
But so if you guys are, I think we talked about this a few weeks back, like maybe about 2 months back. The NCAA lawsuit with NCAA football. They had to drop it. There's no NCAA football coming out next year. That's it. They're done because of this whole debacle that they had with the NCAA. But this article came out, this news came out here, that apparently the lawsuit settlement cost EA, get this, $40 million. Wow. Are you kidding me? Man, that's a lot of dough. Now, I know EA is one of the most, profitable video game companies in the industry, but $40 million is $40 million. That's not no little tap on the butt, man. That's a little dough, yo. So,
yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, so the NCAA just made some coin there.
Like they needed more.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, yeah. So, the $40 million figure was originally reported by ESPN back in September, I guess, looks like. The settlement was just in the latest in a series of happenings involving EA's college football video game series. Oh, man, this is just unreal. Here's a quote here. "We have been stuck in the middle of a dispute between the NCAA and student athletes who seek compensation for playing college football," explained EA Sports boss Cam Weber following the cancellation. I can see that. I think college athletes should get paid. I really do.
Yeah, if you're going to make that kind of money off
Yeah, not like contracts, but I think they should get paid like they're going to work, Just like a set amount of money. You made the team, congratulations. For each game, you get paid, I don't know, like $4,000 or $5,000 a game or something like that. That would be plenty for a college kid. That's probably way too much, actually.
Yeah.
The
only thing I worry about is how much trouble they could end up getting.
Money,
if you're
the
giving
more
them all
money,
that money,
more money, more problems. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know what they want from me. It's like the more money we come across, the more problems we...
I love that song, and I don't know if I can listen to it anymore now.
I don't know if
Biggie
anybody's
just rolled
listening.
over.
I don't know if anybody's listening to this podcast
just
anymore
rolled.
after that. What's
Biggie just turned over.
this dude said that got Biggie rolling in his grave. That was Faith Evans' part, I guess, right there, huh? Yeah, I remember the whole song now. You know what? BIGPOPPA,
okay.
no info for the DEA federal agents mad because of flagrant. Okay, I'm done. That's the end. That's the end of my raps. Where has this show gone? I just took this show down the road.
If only I had your rap album on here.
Oh my gosh! Did you really just tell them that? Oh my gosh!
Oh man.
Yes, I do have.
I don't have it on here though.
Thank God. I did recently make a new song though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I thought I'd let you listen to that.
I think you did, but it was a while back.
Oh, okay. Man, I should play it. We are so off topic now.
I know.
I don't know where we are going.
NCAA getting lots of money from EA.
More money, more problems. Okay, that's the end of that article.
Also
Obviously,
of
you
note,
get
in the
it.
same announcement, EAA said that Titanfall is not coming to the PS4.
That's unfortunate.
Now,
Yeah, you got news about that. We talked about this
yeah,
earlier off
apparently-
the show.
apparently the developer was not aware of that. They took to Twitter and said, wish we would have found out sooner or something like that. But they also made a statement that they're pretty certain that it's just Titanfall 1
Oh,
that
I
is
see.
exclusive, and that they said they will be making games for PS4. So,
Well, that's good.
but
That's a good thing.
yes, EA decided to drop that bomb. So that's, Titanfall is interesting to me, but I'm not real big on like mechs and things like that. It's just not.
Yeah.
I think the game looked fun, but I don't normally get into that kind of stuff. And
I don't get into that either, man. Yeah.
if I do multiplayer, I normally am just doing shooters.
Yeah.
Not like third-person mech shooters and stuff like that. But
Exactly.
lots of people like it. So, if it would come to PS4, maybe I'd check it out. Or see if somebody I knew had it that I could borrow to check it out. But
Yeah.
it's not.
It looked cool. Like I said,
Yeah.
I saw a private screening of it, and it looked good. But I don't know. I just thought that
Everybody seems to make it out to be like the best game of this coming generation. Like everybody just seems like the news is always like this. This is a huge game.
it's
And I'm like,
it's a shooter. At the end of the day, it's a shooter.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
It looks
all
okay.
it is. And I
And now I'm gonna let me preface all this. If it was the other way around and it was PS4 exclusive,
we might
I'd
not
still
be
have-
saying this.
I
would we?
probably still would have the same opinion.
Would you?
Because It's just like I said. It's not a game that I'm
Just not into it.
overly, not flipping out because I can't play it.
Right.
Even if it was on PS4, I may not even get it. I mean, like I said, maybe see if somebody had it that I could borrow to check it out, just to say I tried it. But I don't know. That's
Yeah.
just me. I mean,
It'd be one worth renting just to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have the opportunity to play the game if I want to. I mean, I could just go ahead and pick it up on my PC. I'm looking at my PC right
Right.
now. It's right over there.
Yeah.
I could just pick it up on my PC and just play it on there. I'd have no problem doing that. But will I do that? I don't know. I don't do much gaming on my PC. I'm a console gamer. I have like 2 games on my PC that I played.
yeah.
Most of my gaming has been on consoles, so chances are I probably won't get it, especially if I don't know anybody else that's getting it.
Right.
Because that game's gonna, drive on
It's
multiplayer.
multiplayer driven.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I probably won't pick it up. But unless
be
I can
alright.
get it on it cheap. So. Yeah, man, that's good. That's good news there.
Yeah.
So.
What's
your next topic there?
My article is about Need for Speed.
Okay.
Was it delayed? Was
What was it delayed?
Was it delayed?
It better not be delayed. We have enough delays going on here next gen.
Well, there were rumors that it was delayed.
Oh man.
Now, EA has confirmed to IGN that Need for Speed Rivals has not been delayed and will be available for the launch of the next generation consoles as scheduled.
When's it coming?
It is still on track to hit November 19th and November 22nd release dates.
Oh, okay.
The article originally contained the date November 15th for the PS4, but they changed it. It will be out the following week.
Okay. Well, at least it's coming soon.
So that gives you an option
Obviously.
if you're, PlayStation 4.
Got a racing
gives
game.
you a racing game option.
Exactly. I got worried there. You said that
Yeah.
delay. I'm like, another delay?
come on.
I'm like, I don't think I can do another delay.
Nah. Need for Speed is a game I might be interested in just because I wanted Drive Club, and it isn't going to be out for a while.
Drive Club looks awesome.
I haven't played a lot of the Need for Speed games, but it's a racing game, and
It's an arcade racing game. Do you like arcade or do you like simulators more?
I tend to like arcade a little bit more.
You might like this a little more then. Yeah, I'm more of a simulation racing type. That's what Drive Club would have been right up my alley for that. I think.
I'm gonna get Drive Club.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. What if when Drive Club releases, what if Gran Turismo 7 is ready?
Then
pretty
Gran
much?
Turismo will smash it.
Yeah. Yeah, like this might
know
be
it will.
suicide for Drive Club. I've been thinking about that ever
Drive
since
Club
they
will be
delayed.
out before it.
I
sure.
hope so. Because
I
they're
would
working on
imagine.
Gran Turismo 7 right now. They have to be. Like,
Yeah.
Gran Turismo 6 is probably pretty much done. I mean, it hasn't gone gold yet, but I mean, there's, obviously they're finishing it up.
Yeah.
But I can guarantee you that they're already starting working on development for Gran Turismo 7 as well. They probably
Yeah.
have a team and everything.
Yeah, it'll
Polyphony.
probably take a year or so.
Yeah.
For Gran Turismo 7. So
Maybe holiday 2014.
yeah, I mean, as long as Drive Club hits before that, they should be in good shape. And
Yeah.
I think they said early 2014. So.
I really need a simulation racing game after seeing what Forza has going on. Forza looks incredible, man.
It does.
Oh my gosh! I wish I was getting an Xbox
That's one
just for that
Microsoft's got
sometimes.
going right there.
Yeah,
I'll give them that.
yeah,
That game
absolutely.
looks awesome.
That is the best simulation racing game I've
Yep.
ever played. It is so good.
Forza 4 was awesome.
It was.
Forza Horizon, which was more of an arcade-ish kind of racer,
It was
that
even
was
good.
really fun.
Yeah,
You know,
I had fun with that.
you and I
Yeah,
played
we
that
raced
a lot.
it. Yeah.
it was awesome. So I don't know, but yeah, for you folks that obviously for Xbox, you're looking at Forza. PlayStation people, without Drive Club, this may be your best bet for now.
Yeah.
I'm certainly going to take a peek at it, see what kind of reviews it gets before I go jumping in, but it's definitely something I'm interested in.
Yeah, definitely, man. Should be a good one.
Yeah.
Cool. See, I guess we'll go ahead and move into our next one. Next topic here. And obviously this one, it ain't even a question.
Right.
It ain't even a question. The Walking Dead has been renewed
Duh.
for season 5. More walkers, more craziness.
Like we didn't know it was coming back.
I know. It ain't even a question. Like, this shouldn't even be like a topic. It's like, duh. Like, I mean, yeah, it's no shocker here, that The Walking Dead season 5 is going to be, coming
Yeah.
out. And have you been keeping up with The Walking Dead season 4?
Oh, yeah.
How good has it been so far?
Oh, it's been great.
Man, it's getting intense. Man, I want to talk about it, but I know there's probably listeners out there that probably
All you need to
haven't-
know is if you like the comic books, there was a lot of comic book based stuff in the last one.
Yeah.
It was interpreted a little bit differently or placed a little differently than what it is in the comics, but there are a couple scenes that were pretty big moments in the comic books, so that I thought were big moments.
Yeah.
That occurred in this one as well. So
Man, it's getting
it's starting to
Carol. Oh.
things are going to start to
I ain't gonna
come to a
spoil.
boiling point here
Yeah.
pretty soon. I think.
Man, AMC their shows are so good. Like, man, they have really, really good writers on that
yeah.
network.
They've
Yeah.
got great shows.
Yeah,
The
great
Walking Dead,
actors. And,
Breaking Bad was incredible. Hell on Wheels. Low Winter Sun, which I haven't watched, but everybody tells me it's great. Hell on Wheels is really good.
wow,
Yeah, there's just they always have something going on that's good.
they do, man.
A lot of dramas.
Something else, really something else. This show is just, it's unprecedented what it's doing right now. It's great.
Setting records for viewership.
Oh yeah, every week pretty much.
I mean, they set a bunch of records with Breaking Bad, then turned around and broke them with The Walking Dead. So just keeps on going.
Man, we got a walker in here.
I know.
I know. I love this show. It's so good. And you know who got me into it? I do believe it was you
Yes.
and like a couple other people. They just kept telling me, you need to watch it, Walking Dead. You need to watch The
I'm
Walking
telling you,
Dead.
man, watch it.
And I went ahead and gave it a chance, and thank goodness that I did.
Yeah.
It is so good.
It's like when I told him he needed to watch Star Trek, and he wouldn't listen.
Nope. I ain't
I'm telling
watching
him,
no
man,
stupid
watch it. I'm
Star
telling
Trek.
you.
Yeah. Then I watched it.
Told you if I watch Spider-Man,
Yeah, that was the deal.
then you watch that.
Yeah, and oh yeah, I can't. Did you enjoy Spider-Man?
I did.
Oh,
It's good.
okay.
Yeah.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2 trailer will be coming here within the coming days, so I'll have to send it to you. Maybe we'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
It was good. Speaking of which, folks, Halloween. When this podcast posts, let me think, because we're recording the show on a Wednesday, I'm trying to think whenever
Tomorrow's Halloween.
Tomorrow is Halloween, yeah, so the podcast will be up on November 1st. So, I can tell you, I'm going to a Halloween party on that Saturday, so when you're listening and seeing tomorrow, I am dressing up as Spider-Man.
Oh, look out.
Oh, yeah. Yep, so that was the point of that whole thing. And went through the whole roundabout, like, when is this being recorded? Just get to the point, Albert. You're being Spider-Man for Halloween.
Thursday, Friday, Monday, Saturday.
We
Sunday,
usually record on,
something.
like, Thursday or Friday, you know.
Yeah.
And then, post it up on Friday. But, yeah, it's all good. So, little bit of the news will be dated, but it's all good. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing on a string from Burger King. So, but that's enough of me rambling. That's The Walking Dead Season 5. So, yeah, Matt, you got the next news topic?
Yeah, the Nintendo, well, not the Nintendo, but Nintendo,
Yeah.
has confirmed that there is a new 3DS XL edition that is due for release in Europe.
Nice.
Well, and it will also be available in North America. That's pretty much the big thing here.
Okay.
This is a Zelda 3DS XL to celebrate the release of The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Two Worlds. And it will, again, be available on November 22nd. And it is a
just
gold...
in time for Black Friday.
Yep. It is a gold 3DS XL with the Triforce on the cover.
Oh, wow.
And you will get basically a
Let me see if
download
I can bring
code.
it up. Yeah, for people that are watching on YouTube, I can see if I can bring it up real quick. Give me a second. Matt,
looks
you
pretty
keep
cool.
Talking.
It's
Yeah.
$219.99 is the bundle price.
Uh-huh.
So it's coming out. It's coming out pretty close to when
Yeah.
the current or the new next gen.
Yeah, I was gonna
consoles
say,
are
that's
coming
the
out, too.
same day
It's like
as-
right in.
That's the same day as the Xbox One launches, I do believe, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, that's... Wow, look at that. Direct competition. Let's see what sells more, the Xbox One or this bundle. Now, obviously, this bundle's probably going to sell more. For our folks on YouTube that are watching here, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to bring up what it looks like here. Bring up the article here on IGN, and there it is. How sick is that thing?
Mm-hmm.
That is really cool. The fact that they have it stamped like that, Matt,
Yeah.
I think that's awesome. So,
The two Triforces.
yeah, man. It's like a watermark, like. It's so
Yeah.
cool looking.
It's pretty cool
So,
looking.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So, but yeah, that's the Nintendo 3DS XL Zelda Bundle. That game looks really cool, by the way.
does.
It's not enough for me to buy a handheld, but
Yeah.
because I had a PSP and I barely played it. So
Yeah, I
I'm
had the same thing with my Vita.
Yeah.
Had the Vita. It was a really cool concept. Just never were really. And there are a couple games that I liked, but just never. Almost the same thing that was going on with the Wii U, where there just wasn't all that many games. I mean, there were some download games and some PlayStation Plus stuff,
Yeah.
but never.
Not enough to like.
The Killzone for PSP just is coming out or just came out.
Yeah, it took
But
a
there
while.
was like never enough beyond Uncharted to really, really, really get me into it. So it basically just sat there, and that was when I put it toward the PlayStation 4.
Oh, okay.
Traded it in and figured I'd use it toward that. So I know I can use it as a second screen if I still had it, but I wasn't overly concerned with that.
Yeah, I was
piece.
gonna say,
We're
yeah.
gonna have the app and everything on the iPhone and iPad. So what's the point?
Exactly, and we'll be getting into that a little bit here shortly with that second screen stuff because, like I mentioned, with Sony's FAQ that came out, there's some information that came out and dropped about that, about the fact that that second screen stuff may not work as well as we think. Yeah, so I mean, I think it will in time.
Yeah, I think it's going
But-
to take a while because you got to get the technology
Yeah,
ramped up to where you want. I mean, even the smart glass didn't work. I mean, it was okay, but it never really caught on with me when I had my Xbox. So I think it's probably going to be the same thing with the second screen for a little while too.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Yeah, it's just going to be, just a timing thing.
Yeah. And to me, it's still a little gimmicky, kind of like motion controls and stuff like that. To me, I just want to play the game. I don't want to be worrying about what's going on over here while I'm trying to play.
Yeah.
I don't want to be doing one of these. And
Yeah. No, just keep it focused on
play.
Keep it focused right there on the
players.
on the TV. That's exactly it. Yeah, and the controller.
Yeah, I mean that was one of the big selling points to the PS4 for me, is because the Kinect I don't really care about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't. It's just a gimmick to me. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not the big selling point. So, for some people it is.
Yeah, and then Wii with the motion controls, it just seems like it's just a fad.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't know. I mean, now PlayStation 4, obviously they still have the move.
Yeah.
And like you said with Kinect, but I don't know. I don't think that should be the primary function of the consoles.
Right. Yeah.
So, But yeah, that's that news bit there. It's good stuff. And I was talking about Forza earlier.
I'm gonna say I think we had some news about that.
Yeah. I had forgot about this article actually, and I was talking about Forza, and I saw this, and I was like, oh man, I got to talk about Forza Motorsport 5, man, because it's gonna be sick.
It is.
Forza Motorsport 5.
This dude was almost willing to buy an Xbox One just to play this game.
Yes,
but
yes, I can't fight.
I can't do it.
Not for $4.99. Now, if there's a price drop, in time, I could maybe see myself sneaking back into Xbox, like, hey, remember me, old friend? I'm back. I don't know. But, man, Forza. Over 60 DLC cars over 6 months is going to be headed to Forza Motorsport 5. 60 DLC cars, you guys. That's a lot. Like, that's a lot.
How many came out for Forza 4?
I
There was a lot.
I don't have the numbers, but there were a lot.
I had the season pass on that. It was a lot of cars.
Yeah, there were a ton.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, which car do you want to use?
There were some that were included in the season pass and really made me angry. Because they came out after, they were some really cool cars that came out, but it was after the season pass.
Oh, of course.
Expired. They're like, oh, no, this isn't included. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's
paid
not
$40
cool.
or whatever it was for the freaking season pass.
Yeah, Turn 10 confirmed that. They went ahead and they confirmed that a couple days ago. So players, planning to collect all of the packs, they're completed and made available as advised for the Forza Motorsport 5 Car Pass, will provide access to all 6 packs at one discounted price. Man!
Pricing has not yet been revealed.
I don't. It's just like, take my money.
I'm betting
Seriously.
it's $49.
Yeah.
It's
like,
probably
seriously.
like Call of Duty's.
Dude, it's just take my money. Yeah.
Yeah, probably about
Seriously,
$49.
like,
Yep.
oh my gosh, it's awesome. Should I get an Xbox One? I can't do it. I can't. It's just not a viable option right now for me to do something like that.
You're too late anyway. All pre-orders are soaked up now.
That's
I'm sure.
true. That's true. Well, I know you just said earlier though on the show. That
Well, they
there's
said it's
some
limited,
That's true.
so it's probably gone.
Yeah, you're right. At the time of the
GameStop
article,
had
they were
offered
probably
up some more pre-orders, but they said hurry because they're limited quantity. And
going gone.
just
now,
a last
probably.
second kind of thing.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's that. Forza 5, the game that I love that I will not get to play this time around. So.
Dude, used to be huge in Gran Turismo.
Yeah, I still am.
At least you're gonna get that.
Yeah. Gran Turismo needs to add damage. They need to
Yeah.
add damage, and they need to tighten up their controls a little bit. And they do that, I think,
Be back into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the damage thing does kind of bother me.
it does. It can be done, clearly. Clearly, it can be done, because Forza Turn 10 Studios is doing it.
Yeah.
So why can't Polyphony? Why can't they do it? That's dumb. If I'm crashing into a wall, okay, rant time. If I'm
It
crashing
should
into
damage your car.
yeah, at like 120 miles an hour, I don't want my car running after that.
Right. There's got to be some.
This isn't. If you're the real driving simulator like you promote it to be on the case of the game, whenever I hit that wall going that fast, I want that car to be,
Toast.
incapacitated.
Car
done.
better be toast. Yep.
Yeah. End rant.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's that news. Forza 5, Xbox One future owners, be sure to pick that one up and play it for me. It's
Yeah.
going to be a great game. It really is. So, but yeah, man, what's the next news topic we got here? Got a lot.
A little
Like
more
I said,
next gen news.
Okay.
A lot of EA stuff. over this week, and I assume that's because of the quarterly earnings thing they had going
yeah.
on. But
Yeah.
EA and Tiger Woods have mutually agreed to drop the Tiger Woods name from the EA golfing franchise.
Oh. Now, are they still going to have a golf game, though?
They are. Just dropping Tiger Woods' name from the next-gen golf games.
Okay.
So the quote is, EA Sports and Tiger Woods have also made a mutual decision to end our partnership, which includes Tiger's named PGA Tour golf game. We've always been big fans of Tiger's, and we wish him continued success in his future endeavors, which sounds like a "you're fired" kind of comment.
It does. It really does, too.
EA Sports golf fans have always loved authentic courses and players. They've also asked for more choices and customization in how and where they play. We're working on a new approach to deliver the best golf experience to our fans. We think you'll love it. And so we're excited to share the first screenshots. And then they showed off a couple screenshots, which they look pretty good.
They look really good, I think.
It's really hard. I mean, they've done a pretty good job to, the lighting on the water is better. The grass looks greener. Just, the crowd looks more realistic. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It'll be hard to do the animations and stuff because it's pretty simple as far as the animations are concerned.
Yeah,
at least in my opinion. But so I don't know what they're going to do as far as the name. But this kind of gives closure to a rumor that
PGA Tour
that it was they were talking about it was canceled. But this kind of gives credence to the fact that it hasn't been canceled. It's just a name change.
What's up with EA changing titles lately? Look at Madden NFL 25. This isn't the 25th iteration of Madden or whatever. Like, this isn't 2025. It's 2013, which means it should be Madden NFL 14. So what are they going to do next year?
Just because of the 25th anniversary, I think.
I get that. Yeah, that's true. I get that.
Next year, they'll probably go back to 15.
I don't like that.
2015.
Yeah.
So instead of 25, it'll be 2015.
I don't like that. And then what are they going to do when the year 2025 rolls around? They'll be like, well, you already had Madden NFL 25.
I mean, the one for next gen, they might as well have just named Madden 2015 because it's close to coming out around the same time the next one's going to be coming.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Those come out in August.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's pretty.
We're almost into December by the time we get this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, for viewers on YouTube here, a little treat for you guys. Here is the screenshots that Matt was talking about here. So you can see. So that's next gen work in progress that they have EA there. And I like the note. Look at the lighting. The lens flare reflecting off of the water. Yeah.
The flowers.
The azaleas. I do believe that is TPC Sawgrass Pinehurst, probably number 17, I think.
Probably, yep.
Yeah, I've golfed on that course there. I've shot under par before. Not.
Yeah.
In the video game, yeah. Not in real life, though. I suck in real life. This guy can tell you that.
I suck, too, so...
But yeah, that's the next gen screenshot, and there's the current gen. And the current gen looks good, too, but... I mean, when you look at that, it's like, boom! You go from that to that, it's like, hello. So, but yeah, that's pretty cool. That's what we're working with here. That's what we have coming. So hopefully, hopefully EA also focuses on gameplay too. When it comes to that. So, we'll see.
And some glitches.
Yeah.
Like sand traps.
Yeah, they kind of quit on Tiger Woods, I believe it was 14.
Yeah, they didn't really address any of the glitches.
Yeah, they quit on it, and then they said they
released it, and then that was it. It was like, we know about these issues.
That game was buggy
on a glitch, a patch, and then that was it. They released one and done.
Yep, I remember there was so many problems with that game, just simple scoring issues.
Mm-hmm.
Just I don't know, whatever. Hopefully they address that stuff, So, but yeah, that's good stuff. Tiger Woods, and. Our final news topic. Man, had a lot of news.
This one's near and dear to Albert. I can
yes,
tell you that.
yeah. As you know, Double Dragon is one of my favorite games of all time.
Loves it.
Yeah, I think it's like number 10 or number 9 on my list. I think it was. It's probably not going to move whenever we address this list again, coming up here later on this year. But, with that said, if you want to play the game in your hand, you're going to get a chance to do that because Double Dragon Trilogy is bringing classic arcade brawling to iOS and Android.
Yep.
So yeah, yeah, it's coming soon here. It looks like what is the date here? Was that October 29th? Is that what it says? So it's already out then? You see that at the bottom there? You see like right down towards the bottom there it says
Paris, that's for France.
Okay.
Well, I can tell you. Hang on.
Oh, he's gonna go ahead and look it up. That's cool. Hopefully we can find out here. Hopefully it's coming out sooner than later. So yeah, .mu is revealed that they will bring the classic arcade beat 'em ups, Double Dragon 2, and Double Dragon 2: The Revenge, and Double Dragon 3: The Rosetta Stone. We're not talking about language here. You knew that was coming.
Yeah.
To iOS and Android devices in the upcoming mobile compilation, Double Dragon Trilogy. If I can talk.
It's not finding it. So.
Okay. Well, it's not out yet. Hopefully, it's
It might have
coming
just
out
been
soon.
the date they were announcing it today that it's
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
out. Or they announced it yesterday that it's coming out, I should say.
So
Yeah, it's definitely not on here.
That's cool. I don't know how I'll feel playing it though, because you got to tap as you punch and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends
be
on how
tough,
they
man.
port it. You know.
Need to port some Bayou Billy over to this.
Oh man, The Adventures of Bayou Billy.
We'll get your girl.
You watched the review again. Sounds
Uh-huh.
like that. Oh man, check it out. It's on YouTube. The Spoonie Experience. Experiment, I think it was the Spoonie Experiment. The Adventures of Bayou Billy review.
Man.
It is so funny. Check it
just
out.
imagine that with the tap controls.
Oh, dude, the Bayou Billy.
Yeah.
I'd probably throw my phone at a wall.
Punching
Like,
turkeys out of guys.
oh,
punched a turkey out of
and
this thing.
kicking gators. Like, that's the best. The gators, man.
It was so good.
That game.
It was so
Did
good.
you play that game? Did you ever play it?
I never played it when I had the Nintendo, no.
Man, you
By the sounds of it, I'm kind of glad that I didn't.
Yeah, I think you'd be very, very upset. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I can dig it up from somewhere and give you a chance to play it sometime. But yeah, that's Double Dragon Trilogy right around the corner. And that'll probably be a future app of the week. And speaking of app of the week, you see how I did that right there. You
did.
see what I did right
Nice.
there, Matt?
That was a nice transition.
Oh,
right
thank
there.
you.
That's a good way to hit that.
Yeah. Let me pause this music
Might be a
because
future app
folks-
of the week. Speaking of.
Yeah, speaking of, oh, by the way, it's time for the app of the week. Yes. Yeah! It is time for the app of the week, and this week we have a good one. You have to pay some money for it, though, but it's a good one.
Not much,
Not much, yeah.
but
Talking about $3.
worth it.
$3 make you holla.
Yeah, honey boo boo.
Folks, we are talking about Tweetbot 3.
Tweetbot 3.
Yeah. It's specifically designed for iOS 7 for Apple users.
And this one is only for iPhone right now.
Yeah,
It's
out
not a
there
cross
yet.
buy to go over to iPad just yet.
Yeah,
But I mean, as far as Twitter clients are
Twitter.
concerned, I had Twitterific because Tweetbot 2 had not been updated in a long time.
okay.
So I switched over to Twitterific. It was good. I mean, it did what I needed it to do. But when I saw Tweetbot 3 came out, thousands of reviews, and it's all 4.5, 5-star stuff.
Wow.
And I loved it on iPhone, and I loved it on the Android, or not on Android, but on my iPad.
Your iPad, yeah.
So, you know what? I'll just pony up and pay the $3 because
I did the same thing, yeah.
it was great, and I fully trust it. Mm-hmm. And it's just what I thought it would be.
It's great, man. Yeah, it's
Nice interface.
Mhm. I love the sounds and stuff.
The
too.
sounds
It's
are
really
nice.
cool.
It looks really nice. It's
Yeah.
easy to use still. I like the in-app browser. Runs real smooth.
Yeah, it uses Safari, and you can choose if you have Chrome
You can
installed.
Chrome
you
or
use
Safari. Yep.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like
you can
that.
link your Pocket account to it, or your Instapaper, or read it. All that stuff. You can link all those to it.
Yeah.
I've got 3 different accounts linked. It just uses the ones that are on your phone if you want them.
It's real easy to switch them too. Real
yeah,
easy.
very easy.
Yeah.
So, It's very, like I said, it's a nice interface. It's good looking. It runs smooth. It does exactly what you want it to do.
I have one complaint though. I'm having problems getting push notifications whenever I get app mentions. I do not know why, but that's one issue. I don't know if maybe that's a bug. Now, have you been getting yours?
I turn them off.
Oh, that's right. You do turn yours off.
I turn off like all my notifications.
Yeah, so you don't kill your
otherwise
battery.
it just kills my battery.
Yeah, that's right. I remember you told me that.
It may be an in-app setting as opposed to like an iOS
setting. Okay.
Like you may turn it on, but then I think inside the app itself, it'll say you know what do you want us to send you notifications for. Then you can choose direct messages, app reply, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think
I'll have to look into that.
I think that's the way it works, but I could be wrong. We'll check it out after the show.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
We'll tweet it later.
Yeah.
If that's the case, we'll tweet yes.
Yeah. Sweet.
But yeah, Tweetbot 3, if you have an iPhone and you're looking for a Twitter app, I know it's not free, but if you want one, it's going to do exactly what you want.
Yeah.
And be smooth and easy to use. This is the one.
Yeah, it's great, dude.
It's the best Twitter client out there.
It is. It's phenomenal. It really is.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's great.
So, but yeah, that's this week's app of the week. Whoa, it's the app of the week.
I hear it in my ear.
Yeah. And with that, it's time to move into our main topic here. We are moving right along here. Episode number 40 of the Weekly Beat podcast. About an hour in already, so we're gonna kind of keep this short. That's what I'm saying. As we get closer to next gen, more news. Yeah, like the whole episode has been news. Like we just now getting to the main topic, an hour in. We'll keep it short though. We kept it short last week for you guys, about 10 minutes, maybe less. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, we have two little mini main topics this week, and this one, the first one we're gonna talk about, is more walkers. Yeah. The Walking Dead Season 2 has been, we knew it was coming. It's been formally announced by Telltale Games. They went ahead and they released a trailer for it, and boy, was it a teaser.
It was.
Oh my gosh.
You're like, okay, well, now what?
Now, if you've played Season 1, if you haven't played Season 1, I don't know what you're waiting for. You need to get out there and play it now. We immediately found out in this trailer that Clementine is a playable character the entire game. You did take control of her at the end of Season 1, right towards the end there. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys if you haven't seen it or played it yet. But we were talking about the video game, of course. I got to tell you, man, the fact that they have her now a little older, the fact that you get a chance to take control of her, it's great.
Yeah.
Now, it's telling me that this game is going to be centered around Clementine, and I think that's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I
mean, even the last one, in reality, the whole...
I mean, it was around Lee.
The storyline,
but it was Lee,
but it was still about her.
Because the entire time I was playing that game...
He was trying to save her, really. I mean, a lot of the focus on the storyline was on his relationship with Clementine.
Right.
And her, changing as a character and evolving to what the world had become. So,
exactly.
But now, she's got to do it, it's
she's on her own, Yep. But, dude, oh, man. It's going to be so good. And she looks like she's a tween now. She looks like she's probably about 11, maybe 12 years old.
Yeah.
So it looks like a couple years have passed. I do believe she was about 9 or so whenever the game was, whenever it came out before.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how much time has lapsed.
Yeah, me too.
Between the two.
I'm sure they'll address that probably pretty much in the beginning.
Pretty much right out of the gate, I would think they'd have to.
But man, it's going to be good. The Walking Dead. Season 2, Episode 2, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming soon. So. And with that, we can move on to our next main topic. Like I said, we're going to keep it short this week because, we're running a little over here, over an hour. We try to keep it in an hour usually, but a lot of news, as we said. But yeah, we want to talk about some PlayStation here. And as we always do, this is almost a PlayStation podcast, if you will, pretty much.
For recently,
we're heavy on it lately. I think it's just because we're both excited for our consoles. We'll go heavy on Xbox.
Oh,
here, probably.
Once this launches, then
we'll focus on that.
We move to that.
Yeah. But Sony went ahead and they released the PlayStation 4 FAQ for North America today, and also for Europe as well. For our Europe listeners out there, you can check it out. It's over on the PlayStation blog at its respective site for Europe. Here in North America, for United States here, you can just go to blog.us, .playstation.com and find it on there. But yeah, that was released here today on Wednesday, October 30th, and we found some real interesting stuff here. One of the things I talked about earlier on that a lot of people are fired up about is the fact that the PlayStation 4 at launch will not play MP3s. You will not be able to play MP3s. A lot of people are pretty ticked off about this, Matt.
I don't care.
You don't care? Now, I mean,
I don't. I mean, I know you can put music on your PS3, but I'll be honest with you, the only thing I have ever put music on that hard drive for was to use with like the WWE games when I created characters or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
I never listen to music on my PS3
you never really
ever.
Yeah, I can
Never,
see that.
ever.
Yeah.
Have I used it?
Wow. So you don't, that's ain't no thing then.
No.
The fact that it's not going to be,
Not to me,
not going to be
anyway.
implemented. Now, I wonder if down the road, maybe they go ahead and they implement something like this.
It's possible. I mean, we were reading an article about it, and they said they would return feedback on the FAQ stuff to the developers. So,
right.
And like I told you earlier when we first mentioned this to each other, I said, well, they probably are doing that because they have that Music Unlimited service.
Oh yeah.
That they were pushing that pretty hard when they were doing the initial reveal of the PlayStation 4. So, and that's pretty much, if you want to use background music in your games and stuff, you need to use the Music Unlimited, which makes sense.
Yeah, they're pushing that. I mean, I can get that because, iTunes has their own streaming music service. You have Spotify. You have all these streaming music services, so I can see why Sony wants to get into that. There's a profit there. So, I mean, there's a business there. There's a market there for that. It's just that they've come to the party a little too late.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I get it. I get it, So, yeah, I'm trying to see here at this FAQ. What were some of the other things that came out? Yeah, look at this little question here. How loud is the PlayStation 4 when it's running? And the answer here is the PlayStation 4's cooling system is optimized for living room use and generally much quieter than PlayStation 3. That's surprising because the PlayStation 4 is obviously more powerful than the PlayStation 3. PlayStation 4 features a stepless speed fan system that will smoothly increase the speed of the fans as needed. As with all game consoles, it's important to keep the PlayStation 4 in an environment with plenty of air circulation. Yes, Sony, I'm going to put my PlayStation 4 console outside in a dead heat of humidity in the summertime. Obviously you want to keep it cool. Just like, matter of fact, if you have your own server room in your house, that would be ideal for the PlayStation 4 to go. But, that's one of the... that's pretty interesting. I thought that would be interesting to find out about more information on that, about the fact that it runs quieter than PlayStation 3. So you see any FAQs that are to kind of stick out to you there, Matt? Anything that
I saw where it says, does it support analog video and audio output?
Okay.
No.
Okay, so it's digital only.
Digital. Yep. HDMI or digital out opticals. And now here's one that I did find interesting is, do I need to reset my video settings if I change my TVs like I have to do with the PS3?
Oh, yeah, that gets annoying. What?
No.
It
says that's not necessary.
Okay, well, that's cool. That's really cool. Very nice.
Can I watch DVDs? Yes. Can I listen to audio CDs? No.
Wow.
Which, again, I don't listen to music on the thing anyway.
Yeah.
So why would I?
That's what iPods and iPhones are for.
Right.
I guess. CDs are slowly starting to fade out.
What software features won't be available at launch? Certain features that have been announced that will not be available when the PlayStation 4 launches in North America. Share controller via internet to assist a friend. That'll happen later. Suspend and resume mode. Wireless stereo headset support. Have up to 2,000 friends, this is saying. Now, here's the one I was really hoping that this would be a yes, but Is there a way to rename my online ID? No.
No. Why not? Is there any answer?
It says no. PlayStation 4 gives you the option of allowing your friends to see your real name in addition to your online ID. You can also choose to import your Facebook photo to be used as your PlayStation picture if you so wish.
Oh, so you can use your Facebook photo. Oh, that's
Yeah.
kind of cool. Oh, okay.
My assumption is that this has a lot to do with the trophies going between systems. I mean, that's what I figure is probably the reason for that.
That makes sense.
Because even with Microsoft, you have to pay to change it. You know what I mean? Like, you have to use Microsoft points to change that. So
right.
It's not like they just let you do it. They charge you.
They charge you money for it.
Yeah.
That makes sense, I guess, then. Yeah. If they're going to... Yeah, that's probably the same exact thing. You know?
And you can have sub-accounts, just like on PS3. And the cross-media bar is not the name anymore.
Yeah, it's...
The PlayStation Dynamic menu. Yep.
Yeah. I got to get that in my head. The PlayStation Dynamic menu. Is that what it... The dynamic menu? Is that all it is? Okay. So I'll just call it the DM.
This one is a little odd, too. PlayStation 4 will not support dynamic themes as they exist on the PS3.
Oh.
Which is a little weird, but...
That's different.
Again, it's kind of minor to me. I mean...
I wonder, yeah, I mean, I have like 2. They cost money, so that's why I don't get them anyway. Right. So, I'd rather use my money on a game instead of a theme, but I can get that. I mean, I get it.
It's got... Excuse me. A long day. It's got a list of launch titles, you know, your Flower and Shadowfall, and which I have beside me again.
Yes.
Knack, Resogun.
Oh, Resogun's going to be a good one.
Sound Shapes, which I've played. You know, your third-party titles such as Star Wars, Angry Birds Star Wars, Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, DC Universe, Injustice Gods Among Us, Lego Marvel, Madden, NBA, Skylanders. You know, all the stuff you've heard.
Yeah.
Your indie titles such as Contrast, Tiny Brains, and Warframe. You know.
Wow.
It's got the game prices, you know, $59.99.
USD.
You know, other titles could be much less. Like Resogun will be much less. Yeah. I'm looking to see if there's anything else on here that really catches my attention.
This one caught my attention here a little bit. Does the PlayStation 4 always record all gameplay? Yes. The PlayStation 4 constantly records gameplay footage automatically in the background up to a maximum of 15 minutes before you press the share button. Now, do I have to record gameplay footage? Yes. Or, I'm sorry, you if I can read, you cannot choose whether or not you want to record your gameplay. But as long as you don't press that share button on the DualShock 4 controller,
just go away.
Yeah, the recorded gameplay will not be exported and will not occupy the space on the hard drive.
So it's caching it. And then if you want to share it, it takes that cache memory and converts it.
Yeah. A little more work for the hard drive, sounds like, for the PlayStation.
Yeah.
For PlayStation.
Which is why everybody got 500 gigs.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of that.
Yeah, yeah.
And like Shadowfall,
holds it up again.
Has a 45 gig install.
Wow.
But again, we talked about on the last show, you know, there's no load times.
Right.
So there's got to be a big install to get that stuff out of the way. So now all games will in some way need to be cached on the hard drive to function. They don't have to be fully installed, but something's got to be on there, which is pretty much the way the PS3 is now. There's some sort of file, whether it be a small game data file or a large, like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Was a huge 8 gig. You know,
I remember Tomb Raiders is pretty big too.
Tomb Raiders was big.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto was large. I think it Uncharted 3 was pretty big.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. There's quite a few that had really big install files.
Yeah. Metal Gear was big too. Metal Gear Solid 4: Guns of the Patriots, and remember that one was like real early on.
Yeah.
So.
Then the voice commands are supported with the camera and the headsets.
Cool. This one I found interesting here. Where was it? Looks like I just lost it. I just had it. Let's see. Oh, how long can PlayStation 4 users live stream gameplay? Sony Computer Entertainment imposes no time restrictions for live streaming, but some services may have time restrictions. So that's cool.
It doesn't limit it, but places like Ustream or Twitch or whatever might.
And speaking of live streaming, a lot of people have been asking about YouTube. Now, here's the question. Can I share my game videos on YouTube directly with the PlayStation 3? No. No, you cannot. At launch, PlayStation 4 users. Yeah, at launch, the users will not be able to use the share button on the DualShock 4 controller to upload their videos. They will be able to use it on Facebook, their Facebook accounts, or to stream it through Ustream and Twitch. But PlayStation 4 owners can follow the PlayStation blog or PlayStation.com for further news.
So it sounds like it's going to come eventually.
They're working on it.
It's just not there yet.
Yeah, and here's the thing with Twitch. If you upload it to Twitch, I mean, you can just download the video and it'll upload
put it up on.
Yeah, or just have it upload automatically anyway. So you're still winning. A lot of people don't realize that. Yeah, I remember we did that for a couple episodes of the Weekly Beat. So, But yeah, check it out. Check out that FAQ. We're not going to go over all of this. It's huge. Yeah, man. I wish there was like a text-only version, not a blog version. I'd print this sucker out and put it like in a manual, get it spiral bounded or something. This is something else. Maybe there is one. I can look for it. Matter of fact, I bet you I would be able to do that if I printed out like. If I use the read button on the Safari browser, the reader button, it's not even coming up there. Look, it's fading.
It might not be able to.
Oh, that's disappointing. You know where I was going with that, though.
Yeah.
That would have been cool. Yeah. Oh, well. But yeah, that FAQ's up on the PlayStation blog. Be sure to check it out. And, I guess that pretty much wraps up this week's episode. Yeah. We're about an hour and 16 minutes in. I guess we should be done here. It's been a long episode. But, with that said, we always appreciate you guys tuning into the Weekly Beat Podcast, episode number 40. 40.
I got my reader to work, by the way.
Oh, you got your really?
Yeah.
Well, why wouldn't it work for me? I completely stopped what I was doing, and I was just like, I
don't know.
You go all the way down to the bottom real quick. Sorry, this is bad radio. I just want to see. No comments, right?
Yep.
Dude.
Maybe you need the update.
Maybe I do need... Yeah, I do have updates available. I wonder... Maybe I'll have to do that. We've digressed so much in this episode.
I know.
From talking about Biggie and everything else, It's
and you can save it. I can save this thing straight to Pocket.
Oh, I need to update. I need to get Mavericks. Clearly, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, good stuff.
I just had to test it. I was like, why is it not working? That doesn't make sense.
Why is it not working for him?
Works for me.
Nice.
But anyway.
Yeah, that wraps up this week's episode of the Weekly Beat Podcast. We appreciate you guys tuning in this week. Of course, you can follow us on Twitter at The Weekly Beat. You can follow us on Facebook as well. Facebook.com/The Weekly Beat Podcast. We are also on YouTube. YouTube.com/TWB Podcast. I personally am on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at Albert Perkins. I'm also on Facebook. You can search for me on there. I'm also on the PlayStation Network, the Wii U Network, Steam and Origin. Albert Perk 21.
You can find me on Twitter, ArnoldSlick66. You can find me on PlayStation Network, apparently for the foreseeable future, as MWiles19.
Yeah.
And Facebook, Google+. Just search.
Yep. Good stuff. And
anybody who's getting Killzone, get ready.
Yes!
I've got it.
Yeah. Add us on the PlayStation Network.
Yeah.
There's 2,000 spots available here coming soon once this thing launches. Add us. It's, we'll play with you guys. We'll be tight.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What else was there? Oh, yeah, of course. If you want to hit us up on iTunes, you can follow us on iTunes. You can subscribe to us on there. We would appreciate that a sub. And please review us. I don't think we have any reviews right now. We would really appreciate you guys if you get on there and review us. And check that out as well. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up this week's episode of the Weekly Beat Podcast, episode number 40. Hope you guys appreciated the show. And as we always say at the end of the show,
don't be beat.
That's right, and put a stamp on it. Yeah. All right, folks, we'll see you next week. Getting closer and closer to next gen.
We are.
Later.